All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Freeze TV. As promised, I will be doing a get ready with me. There we go. Wonder why my camera didn't turn on. But I will be doing a get ready with me today, although there have been a couple changes. Change number one is the outfit. Um, I didn't. It's actually very cold outside, and I think a mini skirt would be a bad idea. So I'm just wearing a simple top and a pair of legging jeans. So I am getting my brushes and makeup set up so I could do this because, yeah, I got screwed over last night on this whole deal. I thought I was going to have more time. Excuse me. Don't smoke, children. Don't. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we are going to do a get ready with me. And before I get started, I do want to tell you that I am not an expert at makeup. I have very little clue as to what's going on with makeup. And I just apply it as best I can. Okay. I don't know how to do the different looks and smoky eyes and, all of that stuff. So just bear with me and we'll get through this. I have gotten dressed already because I didn't want to do that on camera because I didn't know if YouTube would flag it or not. All right. So, what we're going to do first is I'm going to apply my face primer, and this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus face primer. Just a matte primer. This is my very first primer I've ever used, and I do like it. I do like the way it helps the makeup, helps my foundation, and everything else stay where it's supposed to be. Okay, so just a little bit of that. So one thing I like about this one is it doesn't take much. You can see just that much, and that will do my whole face. So just rub that all over. Now I also rub it on my eyelids and kind of use it as an eye primer because I don't have one of those either. It's amazing all the things that I don't have. Give me a little okay. So the face primer is applied. Very simple, just rub it on your face. It helps to make everything look smoother and I guess you might say more airbrushed. Okay, I'm going to let that sit and dry for a second. So yeah, I'll tell you about my night. I was supposed to get up this morning and I was supposed to go pick up an empty trailer and then go pick up a load and go make, a delivery tonight. Well, they called me last night and they said they had a load that had to move. Excuse me. They said they had a load that had to move and they were wondering if I could take it. So eventually I agreed once I found out that there was overnight parking here at this customer. And it was only, going to be about a 3-4 hour day. So it's like, okay, I'll do it. Which threw everything for a loop, because like I said, I was supposed to get up this morning and, you know, about this same time, get everything ready and do this video, and I was going to have a lot more time. But that didn't happen. So, it's okay. Alright, next what we're going to do is we're going to do my foundation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Which my foundation right now, I'm using drugstore. I actually got this at Walmart for a few bucks. It is e.l.f. foundation in the color Alabaster. And I'm just using a simple little beauty blender that I got at Walmart. All my stuff I got at Walmart. Okay. This is a fairly good foundation. Medium coverage. And it does the best for me. But whatever type you use, that's what you use. Okay. And we're just going to go 1.5 pumps on the back of my hand. My beauty blender. I'm just going to take and dip it in, and let me get my little mirror here. And what I do is I tap it, you know, on certain spots on my face. That makes it a little bit easier for me to blend it out. And as you can see, we're just blending. You can see we're just blending. Just getting that product moved around into everywhere, under the eyes, into the corners of the eye. You want to try to get, at least what I found is, you want to try to get that foundation in every little crevice. Let me open this up so I have a little bit more light. Alright, there we go. Pick up a little bit more. This is the part that takes a while. At least for me. Okay. You just want to press that into the skin and get it looking as matte as possible. Alright, so you can see the difference. Hang on, I'm trying to work on some lighting here because that sunlight is too bright. But you can see I got it all blended. It looks smooth. So I think I did a good job with that. Just go back and, you know, touch up here and there. I like to make sure that it is completely worked into the skin and as smooth as possible. Because the problem that I've had before when I started dressing up was my makeup would look okay, and then later on in the day it just looked like garbage. It looked like a wax mummy was starting to crack and peel. Which honestly, You don't want that. Now where is it? I have all my stuff scattered to the four winds, so I'm having to look for it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to work on my contour. Okay, now contour is a completely new concept for me. I have hardly ever done it. I've watched videos to try to figure out how to do it, and it always comes back horrible. Okay, so anyway, what I'm using is the e.l.f. contour palette, and I will be using this shade for contour and this shade for a highlight. Okay, so I'm just going to dip my brush into the product and start up here, contouring up here. Like I said, contouring is a new concept to me. I am still working out the bugs and trying to figure out how to do it. So if it looks, when you begin, if your contour looks kind of jacked up, that's going to happen. That's why practice. Watch videos here on YouTube, and you know, just constantly practice. I mean, to me, I think my contour looks horrible. But some people say, no, it looks fine. And I'll kind of it looks horrible. But it is what it is. Okay. This is a first for me. Get ready. I've never done one. So you just kind of have to excuse me. All right. Now what we're going to do is, I'll make sure. Okay. Now we're going to grab this little fluffy brush right here. Like I said, I don't have many brushes because I haven't, I just haven't bought any. So, but anyway, what we're going to do now is we are going to take this shade right here and we are going to highlight what we can. Okay. Now me, what I like to do, excuse me, is I'll get the product on my brush and underneath my eyes, I will apply pretty generously the highlight, and I will work it down to the contour line and back behind the eyes. And then by the time I do that, there shouldn't be any more product on the brush. So that's how I do it, just to know that it's good. Okay, so we're gonna go back on the other eye. Same thing, under the eye, back behind the eye, and down to the contour line. And kind of a lazy, kind of a lazy triangle, you might want to say. Okay. All right. And that looks okay. Now, a lot of people say that to contour your nose, I don't do that. Because one, I don't have the brushes, and dadgummit, I don't have the brushes, and I don't have the talent. So, all right, now what we're going to do is up here, the forehead, we're going to throw some highlight up there, and then I'm going to highlight straight down the nose end. And then I'm going to pick up just a touch more and on the chin. Okay. And then we're just going to buff that out. And there we go. Now for me, like I said, since I'm pretty much makeup stupid, this is what works for me. What works for you might be something different, but hey, to each their own. Okay. Now what we're going to do is my eyes. Now this is where I struggle the most. But I'm going to go in with my black lip liner pencil from LA Colors in the color black. And I'm just going to do the best I can applying this to my lower lash line, because I don't do the upper lash line because I'm not that talented. All right, so just bear with me. And then I don't think I got like the best eye pencil ever. So I do know I'm going to have to sharpen it. All right. Now that's the best I can do. Now I know there's other YouTubers out there that do the get ready for me, and they actually do it better. But I thought you would appreciate seeing how I went from Michael to Scarlett, which is quite fun. Okay. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do my eyes, and I'm coming in with an e.l.f. eyeliner or a eyeshadow brush, and I'm going into the Wet n Wild Fantasy Maker palette. This one I showed y'all last night. And let's see. I want a nice bold color. I think I will do... What do y'all think about the blue right here? Think so? Or should I go with the purple? I think I'll go with the purple today. Just because I'm going to add the shimmer to it once I'm done. Now this one, I have found that it is very pigmented, but it's a very creamy eyeshadow. So what I do is I load the product onto my brush, and then I just go and dab it I just dab it on. Oh. Okay. And then I just work it all over my eyelid, up the crease. There we go. And I do that, it gives a, because I don't know how to do all these blending colors and all this stuff. I'm still watching YouTube tutorials about that to try to figure it out. So, it is what it is. So as I said, we're taking some of this purple product and just putting it on the upper eyelid, or on the eyelid. You could take it all the way into the crease, as I'm doing, and then just take it all the way out to the corner of the eyelid. Okay? And that, my friends, is all for my eyeshadow. For the base eyeshadow, I should say. Because what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go behind with a shimmer. And I'm going to shimmer out my eyes because I like the way it looks. Okay. So this product is done. And me, whenever I'm done with the product, I put it away. That way I don't get confused. Because I'm a truck driver. Sorry about that. Yeah. Alright. Still trying to wake up. But anyway. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab my LA Colors glitter palette. Okay, and since I went with a purple eyeshadow, I am going to take this small brush right here, and I'm going to make sure that it's clean. For one, get off all this excess. I'm going to have to clean my brushes when I go home. Alright, all the excess is off. And this is actually an e.l.f. concealer brush, but I like to use it for the shimmer because it's small enough. And what I'm going to do is, since I did the purple eyeshadow, I'm going to go in here with this purple shimmer. I'm going to generously add it to the brush, like that. Make sure I got some of the shimmer product on there. And then I'm just going to basically paint it over my eyeshadow. Alright. Grab a little bit more. Perfect. Now we're going to load it up. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Now, the reason I like the concealer brush to do this is because it is tapered and it can get up into the crease and down into the inner corner of the eye, and it can distribute that product very well, that I've found. Okay, and we are now done with shimmer or glitter on our eyes. We have one more thing to do as far as our eyes, and that is going to be the mascara of our choice. Okay, I'm just kind of cleaning my brush a little bit. Okay, so here we go with mascara, and what I'm using is the LA Colors Mega Dramatic Lash. It was inexpensive. All these products can get bought at you can buy at Walmart or a local drugstore. So they're not very expensive and they're readily available. And I think they're perfect for beginners, just because they don't cost too much. I mean, there's no sense in spending a ton of money on a product if you don't know how to use it. And now I'm just adding mascara to the eyelashes. Now I like this one because it does make my eyelashes pop. It does make them more visible and more noticeable. All right, and that is done. Now, let me get in here and grab something. That's where I put it. Yep. Let's grab me a Kleenex. Oops. Because I want to show you something, okay? I'm going to pick up the camera. I got a little bit right there from the mascara bleeding onto my skin. Not a big deal. I just let it dry a little bit, and then it comes right off. No muss, no fuss. Okay, so we're in business now. Everything's done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take another brush, and I'm going to make sure it's clean. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with this Wet n Wild blush that is Pinch Me Pink in color. And I'm sorry for the lighting and everything. This is not turning out how I really wanted it. But we're almost done, so let's finish it. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the product on my brush. Just like that. And then I'm going to apply it to the apples of my cheek. Into the contour line. Just like that. This is a pretty pigmented product. So not a lot is needed. Kind of blend that in a little bit. And there we go. Our blush is done. So our makeup is basically done. All we've really got to do is our lipstick, which I always do the lipstick after I add my wig. I don't know why, but that's how I've always done it.
Say a command.
Exit. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come back in with my compact. I'm going to get a little bit of product on there. And I'm just going to basically go over everything. This kind of acts as a setting spray. Not really. But it's the best I can do right now. Until I can get to the store and actually get a setting spray. So I'm going to go over the whole face. And wham bam, thank you ma'am, makeup's done. Except for lips. Like I said, I do my lips last. Okay. Now, before I do that, I'm going to throw on my boots because I haven't done that yet. I haven't wanted to commit. Alright, that's one boot. Now keep in mind, this is the first time me wearing these boots. So, the only time I've ever had them on is when I bought them. I tried them on. Okay, now what I need to do is get my wig, which my wig kind of looks like trash right now. Just run my brush through it. Whoops. Forgotten how to brush hair. Alright, now one thing before I continue. I'm not going blind. It's my glasses. Okay. Now, just as a little teaser, I like to wear this. Just because I think it looks cute. Don't get any ideas. I am definitely not a collared slave. Okay. Alright. And now, final touches is our lipstick. And I am going to wear the red cream lipstick today. Because I think it brightens up my outfit a little bit. Because I am wearing a black top and somewhat dark colored leggings and the black wig. So, we're just going to wear the red cream lipstick. Now, let me get out my little mirror again. I really do have to get more things because, you know, trying to shoot like this is horrible. So, let me just inspect. Okay. And there we go. You can see the difference that the red lipstick has made. You can see how it brightens up my whole face. Okay, and now I'm probably showing my age here, but I take a napkin or a Kleenex and blot my lipstick. Just to get the excess off and help it last, okay? And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There is the finished look. Comment down below if you enjoyed this, and comment down below what you think of the look. If this is your first time subscribing or first time to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell for all notifications. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and join us next time when I do another video. I'm not sure what it's going to be about, but more than likely, Scarlett here is going to be there. Okay? So thank you for joining me this far. I know this is a very long video, but I am Scarlett Jameson, and I will see y'all in the next video.